Hello everyone, it's Nika Monica here. I am a 4-year graduate of psychology, specializing in general field. If you are very new in here, welcome. I'm glad we found each other. It's been a while since the last time I made a delicate topic about behaviors, loves, and other psychological stuff. So for today, I decided to make another one by request. I posted a couple of days back a picture containing a specific question on my social media account, and I did not realize the response from the people. Here is the picture I posted. So I was looking each question, each responses from different comments from the thread that I posted. These are all coming from different people, you know, and of course I cannot answer every one of those comments, so I picked the best comment of that thread. So here it is. As I was scrolling down, I got this very interesting question. Maybe this may not be interesting to some others, but for me it caught really my attention. You know, she was asking me if she could turn back time, and she was asking me specifically, hope you can discuss in your vlog on how to cope up a broken and failure relationships, and how not to run after a person who doesn't reciprocate your feelings. And she quote-unquote says that it is a very serious matter. So now here's the story begins. First and foremost, I'd like to answer the question on how to cope up the broken and failure relationship. Kasi yun yung nag-focus ang tanong, and there is another question. But I will take the second question after I am going to explain the first one. Wala pong madali. There are no shortcuts in recovering from a broken heart or a failure relationship. This is what we call the process of healing. Wala pong magic na nakaka-cure or nakaka-heal ng broken heart. Kasi po, yung puso natin are made to feel that way and also naturally to heal that way. Ito yung tinatawag nating proseso na pagdadaanan ng bawat tao, because we are humans. We are capable to fall in love. We are capable to feel loved from others, as well as to reciprocate the same feelings towards them. There are just situations that somehow it doesn't happen accordingly to what we do expect. Pero yung proseso sa pagkakaroon ng healing during the period of time, ito yung tinatawag nating proseso, and here we are going to focus our discussion. In here, I will not be discussing the very technical side of the book. wherein it will only make you feel complicated understanding everything. However, I will be sharing to you 3 very important tips on how to be able to feel better and help you recover from the situation in dealing with a broken heart. Kasi po, this type of issue at yung nararamdaman kapag if you are in the situation is not very easy. And during the course of the process, kailangan po natin intindihan yung 3 bagay na iyon para naman po maintindihan natin yung proseso at nakakatulong po ito sa pag-accept and also to be able to feel the core of our emotion. And here goes the number 1. Number 1 is wallow the pain. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng wallow the pain? Ramdamin niyo po yung sakit. There are no shortcuts, like I've always said. The only way for you to be able to get out from the pain is to be in the situation and be able to feel the pain. Ramdamin nyo hanggang sa magsawa kayo. Kasi ang puso po natin, if we are going to fake it and if we are going to keep hiding our emotion, kadalasan ginagawa ito ng mga lalaki and sometimes women. They try to hide it by saying they are okay. How is okay for you? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng okay for you? Kasi pag sinasabi natin okay, it's a very, very simple. 2 letter lang po yung okay. Pag sinasabi natin shortcut, di ba? It's a 2 letter, O and K. But we doesn't really know what's the meaning of that okay. Kasi pag tinitignan mo yung okay, umiiyak pala ang puso mo. That is why the very, very primary thing that you need to do is to wallow the pain. Ramdamin niyo po yung sakit. Kasi the more you wallow it, and the more you feel the pain, mas madali po tayong makaka-move on. Kasi you wouldn't be able to notice it. It's just a matter of time. Magsasawa po kayo sa sakit. Second very important part is the number 2, acceptance. Accept the truth. The only way, or the second way, for us being the involved to be able to properly recover from the situation is to accept the truth. Tanggapin natin yung katotohanan that we cannot have everything. We may be able to get something according to what we want, but we cannot have everything. There will always be lapses, there will always be failure. Tanggapin natin yung katotohanan na dahil tao tayo, we are capable to do mistakes. We are capable to obtain and be in the situation of being in a failure situation. Yun, pag nasaktan tayo, if we are in the situation of a broken heart, unti-unti natin tanggapin yun. Huwag tayong maninirahan in the lie or in the tinatawag nating hindi katotohanan. Kasi the more we are going to hide it, at the more we are going to give ourselves so much false hope na iniisip natin, baka magkakabalikan pa, baka ganito yung iniisip niya, baka kasi yung iniisip niya ganito, baka nag-iniisip din niya ako. Let us all stop those things. If one person tells you this, that they are not interested in you and they're not willing to be in the relationship anymore, masakit mang isipin, and that is a very, very blunt answer, perhaps from the person. Kailangan natin tanggapin yun. And don't ever believe that nothing can be fixed. Temporary lang po that we are going to feel the pain. The moment we are going to accept the truth, we are going to elevate from our emotion, from down to up. Tanggapin lang po natin yung katotohanan. The third and final step in the recovery of a broken heart is to surround yourself with positive people. Why it is very important and why is it to be the last one? Because when you are surrounded by positive people, you will be able to think more positive. Alright? In this part of your recovery, it is more easier to encourage yourself to think more better, that you are better than anyone else, that you can be able to live without other person, and that you can be able to live independently because you are not reliant to all other people. And one thing that we always have to remember is that the only person that we can trust is ourselves, and the only person that we can rely is ourselves and no one else. And the very important role of the people that will surround us are the ideas of these people, the thought of these people, thinking of ahead of time, thinking of doing several positive things. We need more positive things. We need more positive people in our life in order for us to enjoy better of our life. And not think of these people telling us what to do, telling us that you are in a bad situation, telling us that you are so lonely. You know, these are thought feeding, and we don't need any feedings from other people, negative ones. We don't need that. We need people that will encourage us to be a more attractive one, a person that can generate a brighter information, to glow as a person and a better person from inside to outside. Those are the people that we need to surround us and to be with us for the rest of our life. I hope I made some clarifications with regards to the first question before I'm moving forward to the last one. The last one goes like this: how not to run after a person who doesn't reciprocate your feelings. Is this even a question to consider? Because in psychology, there is what we call the paraphrasing. Instead of asking this question to yourself, why don't you ask yourself the other way around? Do I need to run after that person who doesn't reciprocate my feeling? That should supposed to be your question in order for you to be able to assess more of yourself, and not asking on how or why, because those are an open-ended question, or a question that you will be having hard time answering it. So why ask it? Why not paraphrase it? Do I need to run after the person who doesn't reciprocate my feeling? Remember, kailangan nating maintindihan that the purpose of us in finding someone or finding a partner or a person to be in relationship with is to have a balance in life. Hindi pwede yung hahanap tayo ng ibang tao and we become dependent to them. Kasi that is no longer a relationship. That is no longer a mutual relationship. Ang totoong relationship is actually helping one another. That is the true relationship. That is true essence of relationship. Kapag napupunta ka na sa sitwasyon na naghahabol ka na, that even the person is not showing or reciprocating your feelings towards you, at naghahabol ka pa rin at gusto mo pa rin habulin, and you have this question on paano ako iiwas ng sitwasyon, you are the only one who can answer that one. Kasi sa totoong bagay lang, sa totoo, you are not supposed to be running towards that person. You are not supposed to be hiding. You are entitled to express your emotions or your feelings towards the person. And if one person does not reciprocate your feeling, it is not your problem anymore. You just have to move on. Being independent is always an advantage kasi you are going to be just relying on yourself. And at magandang bagay na kapag sarili mo ang inaasahan mo and you are very, very, very strong by being independent, having a relationship or having someone in your life will just be a bonus. Hindi po magiging prioridad yan sa buhay. Pag dumating yung tamang tao sa iyong buhay, it will be just a bonus. Because the primary thing or the primary person that you need in your life in order to survive, in order to enjoy the whole course of your life is you and only yourself. Please do yourself a favor and take wrong signal or mixed signal as no. I hope that you learned something from our discussion this afternoon, and special thanks to Moby. She's from Australia. She's the one sending us the question, and because she's experiencing it. Thank you for that, Moby. And I hope I have answered your questions, and I hope it will help you out in your recovery with your journey back there in Australia. I know you're alone in there, and I am sure this will help you out. Just take it slow, you know, things will be on its proper place in the right time. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, Nika Manika, and click the notification bell. And until my next video, thank you so much and bye for now.